There's an action about to happen here at Minglewood Hall. And here comes Hunter Middleton, the pride of Wynne, Arkansas, which is just across the river, about 40 minutes or less from downtown Memphis in the state of Arkansas. Fighting out of the House MMA, coached by Burge Franks, and training with guys like Jesse Sanderson at the House Gym. What else do you know about this young man, Rick?
Man, he has been training his rear end off since his loss to Law Purifoy. This guy comes in, he's got really good wrestling, he's got great jiu-jitsu, but he's going to look to keep this fight standing and use his cardio. He thinks his cardio is an advantage over Josiah Shipley.
Comes in with a 4-4 record. He has won 3 in a row, so he comes in certainly with momentum. You mentioned the loss to Law Purifoy last year. He's 1-1 in V3 fights, having defeated Chris Warwick a couple of years ago. Great wrestler and jiu-jitsu. Just graduated, by the way, from nursing school. We congratulate him on that. There you see Crystal Morrow applying some of that Vaseline on Hunter Middleton. A nice smile for Crystal as well, and now Hunter makes his way to the steps and then inside the cage. Hunter Middleton, the 20-year-old from Wynne, Arkansas, and the House MMA. Hunter Middleton will now await his opponent, Josiah Shipley. And here comes Josiah Shipley from Memphis, Tennessee. Fighting out of the Soldier of God MMA. And here he comes.
Josiah, man, very athletic fighter. Plays rugby at the University of Memphis. Big win over Rick Bing here in the V3 cage. You know, something you don't know about him, he's very involved in the church. His father's a pastor, so we got another, father pastor guy fighting for us.
That's right, his father, a pastor, also a former kickboxer. He's a very athletic, natural wrestler. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, which is brought to you by Beast Fighting. Middleton 20, Shipley 20. The weights yesterday at the official weigh-in at Club 152 on Beale Street in Memphis. 166 for Middleton, 167 for his opponent Shipley. 3-inch height advantage for Hunter Middleton. He's a jiu-jitsu fighter. Meanwhile, Shipley is a freestyle fighter. Hunter Middleton from Wynne, Arkansas, Josiah Shipley from Memphis. And now Michael Kelly will officially introduce these two fighters to the crowd here at Minglewood Hall.
V3 Legion, this bout is brought to you by Beast Fighting. And it's set for 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Michael Kane. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with gray trim. At 6 feet even, he weighed in at 166 pounds. A jiu-jitsu fighter with an MMA record of 4 wins and 4 losses, representing the House MMA, and fighting out of Wynne, Arkansas, Hunter Middleton. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with white trim. At 5 feet 7 inches, he weighed in at 168 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 2 wins and no losses, representing Soldier of God MMA, and fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, Josiah Shipley.
Michael Kane, the third man in the cage. Final instructions for our two warriors. Shipley a perfect 2-0, Rick. Hunter Middleton at 4-4. How do you see this one?
Man, Josiah's got a lot of catching up to do versus Hunter Middleton in experience, but Hunter Middleton has really good reach, so I think this is going to be an even fight.
Round 1, here we go. Scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Spinning back kick there by Middleton. He a little wild on that one, and Shipley needed to jump on that. He wasn't able to.
I'll tell you what, for Shipley being the taller fighter, he's faster.
Came in with a nice little combination. Caught that one right in the midsection, but look at Shipley's power. He takes him down.
Oh, yeah, you just let the flash wear out, and then good old power wins. I'll tell you what, Josiah, man.
He's quick on his back. He's quick on his feet.
Yeah, Hunter is scrambling around there. He's trying to get out, and I'll tell you, Josiah's just putting some clamps down on him.
Yeah, Shipley, a very powerful man, a short guy, but it's a strong package, and Middleton's more lanky, but very quick, as you mentioned, very elusively quick. Now the two back to their feet here.
Looks like Hunter's kind of working on a single leg to try to take him back down to the ground and get on top. Switching off to a double right now. Uh-oh. Josiah working in a guillotine. I don't think he has it very tight, though.
He's trying. You saw Middleton go down to his knees. Now he's back
up. It's actually pretty tight now. Oh, great uppercut.
Wow, how about that? Right out of the guillotine with the uppercut. And Shipley showing his repertoire here early in this fight. Wild left, off the mark by Middleton. But again, he connects with that spinning kick that goes right to the midsection of Shipley.
I'll tell you what, that thing is going to do some damage if he keeps landing it.
Big knee there by Josiah Shipley. And again, look at the biceps on this guy. He's wow! How about Middleton showing a little strength of his own?
Great slam by Hunter. He kind of just scooped him up right under his rear end, picked him up, and dumped him.
Approaching a minute to go in the opening round.
You know, he slammed him right into full mount almost.
That was pretty impressive. Especially Shipley had a good grip on him. But now Middleton on top here as we're under a minute to go. Good action here in the first round of this welterweight division battle.
Now what Hunter needs to do is move his hips up a little bit and get some separation between his chest and Josiah's chest and rain some ground and pound down on him.
Yeah, the problem is he seems to have had an issue here trying to get his hands free. And right now, a good push off of the side of the cage by Shipley to get a little more real estate.
Josiah almost had it. I'll tell you what, Hunter does not want to keep his head stuck in there. He's not in danger of any submission, but he can't do anything offensively.
He slipped out of it. 20 seconds to go in the first round.
You can tell how powerful Josiah is from the bottom even.
Little ground and pound here by Middleton. That'll score with the judges, no doubt about it. Final seconds here in the opening round. That's referee Mike Kane right in front of us. And we will move on to a second round. So pretty active first round for the two, and good sportsmanship there by Middleton. He helps up Shipley. So we saw the strength early from Shipley, and then Middleton with the big slam 2/3 of the way through that first round.
I'll tell you what, very impressed with both fighters. I think Hunter Middleton got a lot more, he landed a lot more kicks and got a lot more ground and pound and had that big slam as well.
Yeah, good first round for Middleton. Saw Shipley, though, try to get that guillotine in, not quite tight enough, and then a nice uppercut. By the way, the judges, Kevin Haynes, Sean McCall, and Tony Martin. The timekeeper is Jim Harmeyer. How'd you see the first round? Would you give it to Middleton?
I would definitely give that to Middleton all the way. I think he was way more active. He landed more power shots. He landed more damage, and that slam right there. And he slammed it into a very dominant position.
You mentioned Shipley playing rugby for the University of Memphis. He's very athletic and has that win over Rick Badabing in the V3 cage. So he has experience fighting for V3 and successful fighting for V3. But again, only 2 fights. Meanwhile, Hunter Middleton has 8 in his young career. Again, a couple of 20-year-olds looking to make their mark in MMA. Good first round. Round number 2, here we go. Hunter Middleton's the taller of the two with the dark black shorts. Right out of the bat, Shipley with the kick.
Shipley landed a little left right there, kind of hits it again.
Good uppercut, good combination there.
Hunter's a little in trouble right now. They're not real powerful punches, but still coming from that.
That's right on top, hit him in the face, and another one, but that time Shipley caught it the second time around, and he slams him down.
That first kick from Hunter just didn't even phase Josiah. Josiah caught that second teep kick and just slammed him right down. That was awesome.
Right on the money. Both those kicks were on the money, but Shipley, again, you're right, not phased. Caught the second one. We've seen that happen twice now in this fight, and he took down Middleton.
Trying kind of a key lock right there, but he really was in a bad angle to get it. And Josiah's trying to push off, or not Josiah, I'm sorry, Hunter's trying to push off the cage right now. He's got a body lock on him, trying to get that arm bar. He's got his legs in the wrong position to get an arm bar. He doesn't really have anything. He just kind of has him in a position that neither can move. It'll be a stalemate. Michael Caine should stand them up here in a minute.
What is Shipley trying to get accomplished here?
He really can't get anything. It looks like he's trying to do a triangle, but, I mean, he's not even close to apply any pressure on the neck.
Again, Michael Caine, the referee, right on top of these two, but he continues to let them battle here on the ground. We'll see if he stands them up soon as we're halfway through the second round.
Tell you what, Hunter is able to land some good hits on him since he has him in a position that he can't get out of. Now he's in a little bit more trouble than he was a minute ago.
And that's Middleton trying to get some kind of a side mount. Now he's trying to get the full mount, and he has it. Middleton on top. There's a little ground and pound from Shipley, but again, just nothing that's going to hurt him.
This is exactly how the first round ended right here, with Hunter on full mount and raining a little ground and pound down on Shipley.
Well, we can check out the Middleton jiu-jitsu skills here. With Shipley on the bottom, let's see what he tries to accomplish here in the final 40 seconds.
Right now, you saw Shipley, he tried to push that knee off of him. What he needed to do is turn more into it, kick that leg out, and then he would be able to push that knee down and then pull him in there.
There he goes. Got the hands free for just a second, but again, Shipley does a good job wrapping him up. Middleton has those arms free, but he's basically leaning down on those to keep him up. 20 seconds to go in the first round. Or second round, I should say.
As you can see right now, great little move here by Hunter. He's trying to kind of take away his air. You know, when you close that chest around him, they can't really breathe. It makes them more tired.
Time winding down here in the second round, and we will move on to a third and decisive round. So Caine allowed them to continue on the ground, and Middleton seemed to get the best of Shipley as he was able to get the mount. How did you see the second round?
The second round went to Hunter again. Again, Hunter landed some good shots, took him down, was very active on top, hit him quite a bit from the top position, and didn't really have too many submissions on him. But like I said, Josiah didn't really do anything offensively that whole round.
Birch Franks, his coach, doing a real nice job with this young man. We've seen most of his repertoire here in this fight so far. Obviously, those kicks have been real impressive. They're certainly going to ooh and ah the crowd, no doubt about that. But also on the ground, we understand his skills. Meanwhile, Josiah Shipley, you got to feel if you're in his corner, he's down 2 rounds going into this final round. He's going to take a submission of some sort or a knockout. I would think it's a better chance with Shipley with a knockout.
Yeah, he's going to need to do what he did coming out in that first or second round. Throw that barrage of punches and get Hunter back on his heels and keep hitting him the whole time.
And for Middleton, get it back on the ground?
Hunter needs to keep this on the ground.
Good action through the first 2. We expect to see that again here in the third round. And here we go, welterweight division battle, Hunter Middleton, Josiah Shipley. And Shipley, right off the bat, was able to score with that uppercut. A nice combination. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to knock him out, but a good job by Middleton. He's covering up most of it.
This is Hunter's strategy. He's kind of letting him punch himself out, and then he takes over the rest of the round. This is exactly what he did in the second round.
But all it takes is that one uppercut from this strong young man, Shipley.
Very true. I don't think he's playing possum anymore. I think he's really tired.
Shipley is unleashing here. Again, Middleton's done a very good job defensively to tie him up and to keep some of those punches at bay. I mean, there's a lot of strength behind those punches. Oh, you saw that right hook. Oh, and a big left.
I think Hunter knows Josiah can't hurt him with these punches. Just kind of let him punch himself out. I'm kind of looking for Hunter just to come firing at it.
First minute has been all Shipley here in this third round. And again, you don't want to do this for 3 minutes and maybe persuade the judges to go your route. So if you're Middleton now, you're looking to do something. He's probably going to try to get it on the ground here.
As you can see right now, Josiah is dead. He is dead tired.
Big takedown by Middleton. Good call, Rick. He was buying his time and waiting to strike, and there he does.
He felt that.
Oh, how about this? A return slam from Shipley.
Hunter felt that Josiah could not knock him out. So he just let him go at it, throw it out, and now he's in a bad position. So, his game plan worked. Josiah's not in any trouble right here. He's almost in a crucifix, though. Right out of it.
The ground and pound from Middleton.
That's a little bit of, it's a crucifix. His arm and both arms are in positions where they can't block.
Approaching a minute to go in this fight. Middleton using every part of that body.
If Middleton wants that to work, he needs to get that foot on his knee and sit right on him, and his body weight will cause that submission to pretty much depress his neck, and you definitely got to tap that. Oh, very nice body shot.
There's another one. Middleton got that right arm free, and there he goes again. 30 seconds to go. Shipley, not much he can do right now. Middleton again did a very good job in tiring out Shipley. He took that early barrage for the first minute and change. And right now he's in total control of this fight. Looks like we'll go to the cards. Very impressive jiu-jitsu by Hunter Middleton. And again, it looks like, at least from our indications, Rick, that Josiah Shipley will absorb his first defeat. Good fight, good action, but you got to think Hunter Middleton's won this fight.
It looks like you're correct on that, Greg. I think Hunter Middleton was dominant through the whole fight. He was in trouble a couple times, but I believe that was his game plan, just to let Josiah come in there and just wear himself out.
Two tired warriors, but they put on a nice show here at Minglewood Hall. Rick will talk to the winner. We'll find out who that winner is in just a second. But again, I thought Hunter Middleton was very impressive with his jiu-jitsu skills and also his defense of Josiah Shipley. He allowed Shipley to tire himself out. He absorbed some of those shots. I mean, some of them had a lot of pop behind them, but for the most part, he deflected those punches. He covered himself up very, very well, not to allow Shipley to really get free and do big-time damage. And then he figured he had tired him out. Why not strike? That's what he did. He got the fight on the ground, and that's where he controlled it. Hunter Middleton trying to improve to 5-4, and like I said, he had won 3 in a row coming in. So this could be 4 straight wins for this young man. Whatever they're doing at the House MMA, they're doing a very good job because Hunter Middleton, after some early losses, things have definitely turned around. And if he gets this win, he'll improve to 2-1 on V3 fights, having lost to Law Purifoy and having defeated Chris Warren. And a young man who just graduated nursing school, has a career, will continue to fight MMA, see what he wants to do with that down the road. Meanwhile, Josiah Shipley fighting for Soldier of God MMA will go back to the drawing board and figure out what he needs to do to improve on his game. The cards are in. Michael Kelly has the decision. Let's go cage side. Let's go inside the cage to Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both of these warriors. What a fight! Well, here in the V3 cage at Minglewood Hall, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the decision. The judges scoring this one for the winner by split decision, Hunter Middleton!
Early with Shipley throwing all those punches that won that round in the judges' eyes. But again, a split decision victory for Hunter Middleton. And now a few words with our winner as Rick McCracken makes his way over to Hunter Middleton.
Hunter Middleton, your winner. Congratulations, man. You look like you're in a little pain, man. How you feeling?
I'm hurting pretty bad, man. I think I caught a shot to the rib or something.
All right, I'll keep this short, man. Great fight. You know, during that second and third round, you just let him come in there and throw a barrage. Did you know he couldn't knock you out? I kind of called it, said you're kind of playing possum, let himself wear him out.
I was for a minute, but yeah, he just kept coming and coming. I just tried to weather the storm as much as I could because I was in pain.
Well, man, congratulations on this win. You got some big monster slams, man. Very impressed with it. Again, one more time for the winner, Hunter Middleton.
I'd like to thank all my friends and family for coming out to support me. And a big thanks to Bird Springs for this. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
That is one tired Hunter Middleton, but a victorious Hunter Middleton. We'll take a short break, come back with more exciting action from Minglewood Hall in Memphis, Tennessee. You are watching V3 Fights.
And burning, they yearn for the cup.